the weekend approaches, what do you say we settle in and end the work week right with some football? It is time for another edition of Thursday Night Primetime here with the NFL on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we've got a good one for you on Thursday Night Primetime between the Detroit Lions and the Buffalo Bills. Punter Jack Fox to get this one started. And Thursday Night Primetime is underway. Nicole Hardman now on the return. Good work so far. He's got room. They're going to track him down, but a nice effort in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38.
Bills take over first and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10. First down of the game for James Cook. And he takes it ahead for a 4-yard pickup there to begin our game.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Second and 6 at the 42-yard line.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's second and 6. Again, it's Cook. And you won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing third down to begin this ball game. That right there, exactly the type of havoc that a well-designed blitz can cause, Brock. Everyone's so busy picking up their rushers. That D-tackle cleaned up.
Sure did. He gets his one-on-one. He shocks him with those heavy hands, knocks off that blocker, and knocked down that runner.
They'll air it out on third. That's Ncaa with a catch out left. And he's going to have them the first down. That was close for a moment. He caught it, but he knew what he needed to do after he did so.
They call third downs money downs for a reason, Kate, because it takes everybody offensively to cash in. Excellent protection, set the table for the QB to get the completion and the yards necessary.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10. They pitch it to him. He's got to gain a 6 there. Tackled by Jack Campbell. Okay, so they sent the blitz, but it almost seemed to backfire there, Brock. They ran through it for a pretty nice gain.
Yeah, because there's a little boom or bust,
yeah.
Right? Is an offense, as a QB, if you see that and run away from the blitz, it can be effective like it was there.
Second down throw for Allen. And he can't find a connection on second down. That incompletion means it is third down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Throwing here, Allen. Got a man. That's Ncaa. And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
I have loved this opening script. Aggressive, taking your shots. You know, the numbers tell you get an explosive play on a drive in the NFL today, you're typically going to score. With that shot down the field, well, they're knocking on the door in the red zone.
Solid opening drive so far, Brock. Few chances to cap it here. This is first and goal. They'll run. Davis. And he pushes them a little closer. closer to the 3.
The ball carrier.
It's 2 yards on the gain, and now it'll be 2nd and goal.
A pickup of 2.
Guessing everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Second down, here's Allen. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. DJ Moore, the 2nd score that he has brought in this season. Tyler Bass on now for the extra point. Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. And they go up 7-0 here early.
Lions, nothing. Set to kick off.
Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. Making some progress here. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Just law the man in motion. Goff taking right to the air. Finds his man. It's Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. We've got fireworks on the first play of the drive. 35 yards.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Offense to the line. 2nd down. Goff off the play action. Oh, he's headed for the ground. They get him at the 35. And it's Landon Jackson matching last week's effort with that sack.
You get to hear defense coaches, Kate, talk about turnovers and sacks can come in bunches. This guy got after it a week ago, and he's not slowing down today.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Goff back to throw. Checks it down to Gibbs. And he's going to be out of bounds nowhere near that marker. That brings up 4th down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
On 4th down, the Lions going to try to put 3 on the board here with Jake Bates. It's on the left hash, 46 yards out. That one's a miss. So he hung it out right at that upright. And the deficit stays at 7.
Well, there's certainly never, ever a guarantee from that distance, but that's one you'd expect to be in your kicker's range. You hate to have a drive come away with nothing, but that's exactly what happened.
They'll start with a give to Davis. And he drives that push backward on a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Allen to throw. Getting out to his left. He's keeping it. And he'll get it up to the 44. The rookie from Michigan there that time.
As quarterback, Kate, you got to hope that those crumbs don't just lead to the cookie in the passing game. A short scramble like that may open up a bigger one down the road.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Running out of the gun with Davis. And he's going to be stopped just a couple yards beyond the line, but that is still good enough for the 1st.
It's a gain of 2. That's good for a Bills. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
That's the end of one. 3 more to go here on Thursday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. We're back for the second quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
Tight ends will eat up every one of those opportunities to show and prove they can be chain movers as well. Even as they get more and more recognition in this league, they're still constantly working to prove that they're playmakers too.
Pitch play, Davis. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Aiden Hutchinson, energetic as always after making the stick.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Cook trying this one up the gut. He swings in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Kirby Joseph up for the stop.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on 3rd down. Now Allen. Avoid some trouble there. On the move, headed right. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Well, I know you love to call this the money down, Brock, and on that 3rd down, that pass rush just got paid.
Woo, look at you right there. That's their job. I mean, in the minds of those guys in the front 7, Kate, you've been around them your whole life. They know it. They don't want to rely on anybody else. They're secondary. They want to get home, and they did. A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all this concentration, every bit of the strength, to send that puppy through.
Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. I'll start on the ground with Gibbs. Avoids a defender. We've got a foot race. He's brought down at the end of a nearly 30-yard gain. And it is 1st down Detroit. A nice early return there. They're going to be more than happy with that one, Brock. And it could be a huge boost to their offense if this ground game can get going at this pace.
Every offense in this league searches for explosives. How can we find it? It's often through the air, but when you get it on the ground like that, boy, is it a huge bonus.
And some good running after the catch. He's able to turn that into a gain of 7 on 1st. Moving quickly, trying to get set. It gives to Gibbs on the option. And they're in there to take him down after a gain of 12. And that's going to be a Lions 1st down.
A gain of 12. 1st down, Detroit.
off to the air now. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to second down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
I'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10. From the pistol, it's Gibbs. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of the series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Backfield is empty as they motion him out right. He rolls to his right. Laporta pulls it in along the sideline. And out of bounds he goes, well short of that marker. That brings up 4th down.
You've got to be cognizant of where the line to gain is. You can't run that route short, and you certainly can't throw it. That route's just not deep enough. Needed to extend it closer to the chains for a 1st down.
Bates' kick is up and good. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
Well, he moved past that earlier miss pretty quickly here, Kate. Nice to see that. And now he can carry a little momentum with him to end this opening half.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. On the return, here's Ray Davis. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Cook. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Allen looking to throw. They connect on the deep shot. He's going to bring this down to their 35. The deep pass comes up big. 38 yards.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Clock is ticked down. We've reached our 2-minute warning. Bills win. Here in Highmark. All set to go now from the 35. Davis gets it from the gun. And without much room, he's going to go down at the 32-yard line. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, will largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
That just felt like a composure play. Quarterback was calm. Receiver did his job securing the ball, and because of it, those chains are moving.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st. Brings it in with space in the secondary. And he's going to score. Touchdown Bills. Ray Davis, number 10 of his NFL career. Pass on for the extra point. Send right down the middle and good. And they now lead by 14 points.
Bills 17, Lions 3. Mitch Wishnowsky.
Here's Wishnowsky now to handle the kickoff. Here comes Williams on the return. Showing a little burst so far. They're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33.
At their own 33-yard line.
Approaching the final minute here before halftime. Looking to throw. Goff. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And no shot at getting upfield after making this catch. So give him one on that short completion.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 30.
Working on 2nd down. Goff. Has a man downfield. It's Laporta. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. They get the big play just before half. 31 yards.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. Hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Off play action. Goff. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. Looking for Sam Laporta with that one. And it's going to be 2nd down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. We send the tight end in motion. A 2nd down throw from Goff. Middle of the field, taken in by Laporta. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try to field goal right now. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Motion the tight end over. Working inside the red zone. What a difference a play makes. This one not working out in their favor. He's hauled to the ground. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and clear. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home that sack.
Off on 2nd down. On him again, and it's the same results. They drop him again. All right, they're going to call a timeout. 3 seconds left. That means one last play in this half. Jake Bates out for the Lions field goal try. This a 48-yard look for it. Bates' kick is up and good. And our first half ends with 3 points. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Mitch Wishnowsky set to kick off.
Here's Wishnowsky now to handle the kickoff. Here comes Williams on the return. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. That is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Here's Goff. Big strike here to Williams. There it is. Touchdown, Detroit.
Complete to Jamison Williams. Touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Goff leading the offense back to the line. They're going for 2.
The Lions will set up for the 2-point conversion.
And the 2-point pass falls incomplete. They tried to get aggressive, but it doesn't work.
Lions 12. Jack Fox picking off for the Lions.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. On the return, here comes Davis. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. Back to throw now, Allen. Over the middle, he's got Kincaid. And they've got 1st down. Give him a gain of 13 on that previous play.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Allen. Big strike here to Moore. Into the red zone. And he gets home. Touchdown, Buffalo. DJ Moore, his 2nd in the game, doubling his season total. Pass on for the extra point. This one splits the uprights. It is good. And lead is up to 12.
The score, Bills 24, Lions 12.
Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff.
Wishnowski set to kick off.
Here comes Williams on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. And in great shape after that return. He's across the 35 before going out. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Drive begins with Gibbs. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
46-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Off to pass now on 2nd down. Forward progress stops. Play winds up going for about 6. That's good for the 1st down.
It's a gain of 6.
That whole operation right there, Kate, delivered with conviction. Passes have to be if you want to pick up 1st downs and keep the drive on schedule.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Goff setting to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Throwing for his back, but it's incomplete. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. quickly out wide. Play not developing as they had hoped. That's a loss of yardage, Brock. Fourth down coming up.
Typically completed pass on third down. Well, that's a good thing, right? A pretext for a first down. Not so fast and not this time.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. Fourth down, Goff throwing. It's on target to Williams. And he's going to be hit right away and stopped, but it doesn't matter. He's got enough for that first down.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Lions.
Gibbs now from the gun. He's going to be taken down. Play goes for about 10 yards. And that's going to give the Lions the first down. Sure seems like running at a blitzing defense shouldn't work out too often, Brock. But right there it did nicely for him.
Yeah, football's kind of a funny game, Kate, because it could be super complex. Yeah. You get into a lot of language and a lot of detail. And then other times, like, just run away from the blitz. Just run away from it, and good things can happen.
Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. Looking quickly here.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 26-yard line.
Goff back to throw. And he's going to get there inside the pylon. Touchdown, Lions. Amon-Ra St. Brown finishing off a 9-play scoring drive with 6. Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. And that drops this lead down to 5.
Lions, 19. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Return starts from the goal line. Making some progress here. Races past midfield. And this is some great effort. He's all the way across midfield and down close to the opposing 45.
Well, by the time he shifted into a different gear and began that foot race up the left sideline, you could tell this return was already getting out of hand. And what a gift for this offense. He now gets to take over with a lot of the work in the field position already done.
He's got room to roam. And he will not score, but he got oh so close, Brock. Out of bounds 4 yards shy of that end zone. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
From the red zone now. And they answer. Touchdown, Bills. DJ Moore, his 3rd of the game and 5th so far this season. Pass on for the extra point. Sent right down the middle and good. And lead is up to 12.
Makes the score Bills 31, Lions 19.
Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. Has this at the 6. Good work so far. He's got room. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that on your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear. Hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Now gone. Hits his running back. He turns the shallow catch into something more. Give him 8 yards. That sets up second and short.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. And creates space to take that shot downfield.
Putting a receiver in motion. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Maxwell Hairston picks it off. And he's going to bring this back to the pick 6 and a Buffalo touchdown. Basson for the extra point. This one splits the uprights. It is good. And their lead now up to 19 points.
Bills 38, Lions 19.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Good work so far. He's got room. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
We've set it downs for him from the 31. Goff trying again here after the pick. And he can't hang on. The catch was there for him, Brock, but his hands took that one off, so the incompletion means it's second down. Now we've got some whistles as a member of the Bills is shaken up and could use a look from the trainers here. Goff trying again on 2nd and 10. Screen here for Gibbs. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the lines. And goes to the hurry up here.
26-yard line.
Goff switching up the call. 3rd and long for him here. Into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. And the Bills will take over as he reports his first interception of our season.
You could feel them, Kate. You could feel the convoy. They were going. They thought they might have another one, but unfortunately, not another touchdown. You know what? Not going to stop them from celebrating in another big game-changing play.
Now Allen. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Allen looking to throw. Buys time, rolling right. Going all the way back across the field, and he's got a man. Touchdown, Buffalo. Khalil Shakir, the second score that he has brought in this season. Basson for the extra point. Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. And they pad their lead by 1. That brings us to the end of 3 on Thursday night primetime. And when we resume play, it'll be with a kickoff.
Mitch Wishnowsky set to
Here's
kick off.
Wishnowsky now to handle the kickoff. And not liking what it looked like ahead of him there, Brock. So he's going to take a knee, and this is going to come out to the 35-yard line. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. They send a man in motion. On the ground they go. Here's Gibbs to begin the 4th. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Goff working from the pistol. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And he's going to be dropped quickly after making that catch. Gain limited to a couple.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Empty backfield now. Running back motions out left. They'll throw. Third and long. There's Gibbs. Back-to-back catches for him. Down he goes after a pickup of about 12 yards. It is first down Detroit.
A gain of 12. And the Lions first down.
Offense going audible this time. Throwing is gone. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. Second down coming up. All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on first down. Working on second down. Goff. Dump off, caught by his back. And he's tackled for no gain.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Last completion didn't go anywhere, so still 10 to go now on third down. Goff to the air now. Catch made left side by Laporta. And he's going to be out of bounds near that marker, but pretty clearly behind it, Brock. So still a couple of yards to go. It is fourth down. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the fourth. Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. That one complete to St. Brown. He will go. Touchdown, Detroit.
Complete to Amon-Ra St. Brown.
So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Ncaa to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Davis. And he'll break the 15, but not get much further. Tough field position to start this one out.
First and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Buffalo offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Handoff here to Davis. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Throwing on second. Allen. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up third down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. Picked off by DJ Reed. And the Lions will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did.
And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Second and 10.
They're going to read at the line. A second down throw from Goff. Completed to his running back. And a good pick up here. Managed about 9 on that second down completion.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm.
The rush is going to win this rep. They get to it. Working quickly here.
Jared Goff sacked. A loss of 11 yards. And it's 4th down.
Swap into a different play here. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Oh, no. They get him yet again. That's Cole Bishop. And the Bills will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Intercepted.
All right. Excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Back to throw now, Allen. He brushed him off with ease. They get a lot out of this play. 21 yards before the tackle is finally made. And it'll be 1st down, Buffalo.
21 yards.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Allen to throw. Stays upright. Forced out to his right. This is looking bad, and it is going to end even worse, Brock. Wow, look how far back they dropped him. Ali McNeil. And after surrendering a ton on that play, they're going to have to figure out this 3rd down. And understandably, they're happy to just let this clock run down to our 2-minute warning. Bills, moments away from a 2-0 start. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Davis up the middle. They stop him after a gain of about 3. Leaves him looking at 4th down.
Defenses at this level, really any level, will let you run it there all day, every day, and twice on Sundays. You can give up yards, even a healthy chunk of them. Just float the ball and make sure he's brought to a halt well shy of that 1st down marker.
Secures this at the 17. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds.
At their own 24-yard line.
Offense to the line. Trips left. Here comes 1st and 10. Putting the tight end in motion. Goff. And instead of a receiver, that one finds the ground. Incomplete. It's 2nd down. First play of the drive, Brock. You always tell me that's always the start of a new battle. Defense wins round 1 in this series.
Yeah, and this next down kind of sets the table, right? You got to now put yourself in a manageable 3rd down after lack of execution on 1st.
Goff on 2nd down. Trying to push deep downfield. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he is in with the dive. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs, his 50th career touchdown. Bates now for the point after. Connecting here as this one flies through. Cuts the lead down just a bit. Now at 12.
Lions 33. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Fox now to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Davis. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Davis on the return. The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. Davis takes it straight ahead. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. As as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Second and 8 at the 29-yard line.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. They're after him, and they're going to take him down way behind the line of scrimmage. Detroit calls timeout. It's second. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
Okay, that was so good, really, on two levels there defensively. Number one, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
This is a tough spot to be in. It's third and very long. Allen setting up to throw. Look at that power, deep left side. So the coverage holds up on the deep ball. That's going to force fourth down. I think we kind of all knew what was coming. That last sack kind of forced their hand. The best option to extend that drive was to just throw it deep and hope.
I think that's exactly why sacks are so productive for defenses. It's because it does, to your point, force the hand of the offense.
His work begins at the 31. And it ends up a good return for him. Up past their own 40.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10. Goff back to throw. Gets it to him on the screen. And he's going to head out after a gain of 7.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable. And creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Pass and catch got him 7. Let's see where they go now on 2nd and 3. Man in motion, headed right. Off to pass now on 2nd down. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Christian Benford has it. And the Bills are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Intercepted. The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. They're going to pass it here. And the floater falls to the deck. Now he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
A timeout taken here by the Lions. That's their third. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Third and long for him here. And this will be stopped just before the play reaches that 30-yard mark. Still a great game, Brock, and a new set of downs.
You just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the first down. That yardage really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
First and 10 from the 43. Throwing here, Allen. Right side, cut by Davis. And he's down as that play goes for 26 big ones. That's good for the first down. So it's the Bills who come away with the win. And they're stacking momentum right away this season as they begin the year 2-0. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Bills as we say so long from Buffalo.